going on, guys? It is Vape Tech Unboxed and I am back with another video. Today is something a little different, something I have not done on this channel yet. We are going to compare the Galaxy S7 Edge to the iPhone 7. I know that they are not exactly in the same category, but this video is not going to be based on all kinds of specs and stuff. I am going to go over the specs and the differences, yes, but this video is going to be about my daily use with both phones. The Galaxy I have had since the release date, and the iPhone 7 I got about a month after it was released. So I've had these phones for some time now. This video is going to be based on my actual real use with both phones, using both of them every day. I have two SIM cards, so I use both of these regularly, both of them as my main drivers. There's some things I like about one and not the other, and other things I like about the other and not the other, if that makes any sense. So without wasting any more time, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am going to start this video. Let's just start off this video by saying, damn, do these skins look freaking fantastic. We have the new Animal Lactic skin on the Galaxy S7 Edge and the Naked skin by Best Skins Ever on the iPhone 7. I didn't want to quite cover the matte black finish just yet, but that is in the plans for the future. Now let's begin with some specs. I'm sure you guys have all heard the specs and are all aware of the differences, but I'm gonna go over some. The screen on the iPhone 7 is a 4x7-inch Retina HD LED backlit widescreen, and the screen on the S7 Edge is a 5.5-inch dual-edge Quad HD Super AMOLED display. That is where I feel the biggest differences is, and we will go over that in a little bit. The resolution on the iPhone 7 is 1334 by 750 pixels. That is 326 ppi. And the resolution on the S7 Edge is 2560 by 1440, and that is 577 ppi. The Galaxy S7 Edge does have expandable storage, which allows you to put a micro SD card. The iPhone 7 does not allow that. So whatever storage you pick, that is what you're going to be left with, unless of course you get a lightning flash drive. On the S7 Edge, we do have NFC, and the iPhone 7, we do have NFC. The NFC on the iPhone 7 is slightly different than the NFC on the S7 Edge. The processor for the iPhone 7 is an A10 Fusion with 64-bit. It has an M10 motion crop sensor. The S7 Edge has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820, and that is running the Samsung Exynos 8890. On the iPhone 7, you have 2 gigabytes of RAM. On the Galaxy S7 Edge, you have 4 gigabytes of RAM. The camera on the iPhone 7 is a 12 megapixel on the rear and a 7 megapixel on the front. On the Galaxy S7 Edge, we have 12 megapixel rear and 5 megapixels on the front, slightly different. The video resolutions are almost the same. You can run both of them at 4K at 30 frames per second. You can run 1080p at 60 frames per second on the Galaxy S7 Edge. iPhone 7 can run 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second, and the S7 Edge can run 720p at 240 frames per second. They are both water resistant. The S7 Edge is IP68 rated and the iPhone 7 is IP67 rated. Slightly different. Battery capacities. This is where the Galaxy S7 Edge is a bit stronger phone than the iPhone 7. The battery. The iPhone 7 has a 1960 milliamp battery, which gives you 14 hours of talk time, and the S7 Edge has a 3600 milliamp battery that gives you 27 hours of talk time. Of course, that varies with your phone use. And that is about it. Now, let's jump into the actual video. There are different things I like to do with the Galaxy S7 Edge that I don't like to do with the iPhone 7 and vice versa. Now, I use the Galaxy S7 Edge for media consumption and for work phone calls and text. I use my iPhone 7 for everyday use. I don't normally use it for watching videos or anything like that, mainly streaming music from Spotify, calls, and text. That is about it. I do use it for my social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, with that said, I do notice that some apps work better on the iPhone 7 than they do on the S7 Edge, like Instagram, for instance. Instagram just has a better and a easier interface, and I think it just works a lot smoother. Now, the Galaxy S7 Edge I like to use for watching videos, streaming movies, streaming TV shows, stuff like that, because it is a bigger display and it just has that higher quality resolution. When you are watching YouTube videos, you can definitely see the difference in between the video resolution on both phones. You notice it. The AMOLED display on the S7 Edge is beautiful. It is fantastic. I wish the iPhone 7 had the AMOLED display because I love it. The iPhone 7 has the Retina display, which is also very nice to look at, but I prefer the AMOLED. With battery life, I do notice that the iPhone 7 runs out of battery a little faster than the S7 Edge. Not a lot though. I do see a difference, but it's not that major. Now, I prefer the iPhone 7 to text and to call because I have small hands. Yes, I have really small hands. They might look a little bit big on the video, but they are small. So it is a lot easier for me to text with one hand on my iPhone 7. I could reach pretty much everywhere on the screen, as it is to text on the Galaxy S7 Edge, which I'm always having to use both hands when I'm texting on the Galaxy S7 Edge. So I prefer to text on the iPhone 7. That's just my preference. One thing I want to touch up about the design is that the iPhone is a little bit easier to hold in the hands with the matte finish. I did put a naked skin on it so that way it wouldn't get scuffed or scratched. And that does make it a little more slippery, but the S7 Edge is all glossy and glass on the back, so it is going to be more slipperier. So when you're holding it, I mean, it slips out of my hand even with the matte skin that I have on it right now. So it's a slippery phone, and the size of it makes it even more slipperier. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is a big thing for me. Now, this is why I favor the Galaxy S7 Edge just a little bit more than the iPhone 7, is the charging capabilities. The Galaxy S7 Edge has wireless charging. That is very important to me because I have tons of wireless chargers laying around, so it's just more convenient to me. I think the convenience is more important than anything else. The iPhone 7, on the other hand, does not have wireless charging, but I will link up a video where I showed you guys the accessories for the iPhone 7. In that video, there is a device that will turn your iPhone 7 into a wireless charging capable phone. I also enjoy the fast charge on the Galaxy S7 Edge. I think it charges up a lot faster than the iPhone 7. Yeah, that's a big thing for me. Charging is a big thing for me. Now, with that said, one big thing I enjoy about the iPhone 7 and I love about the iPhone 7 above the Galaxy S7 Edge, I know this video is gonna get confusing, but I love them both, and I'm just giving you the reasons why. I love the speakers on the iPhone 7. I love that dual speaker, so when you're listening to a video, you can hear it coming out at the bottom and you can hear it coming out at the top. I love that. I love that. No more cupping at the bottom or putting it up to your ear. None of that. The sound comes out of the top and the bottom, and that is freaking awesome. Galaxy S7 Edge, you just get it out of the bottom. So that is one big thing I like about the iPhone 7 rather than the Galaxy S7 Edge. Anyways, let's jump into some samples. So I do want to show you what I mean by Instagram. So here's where Instagram varies on both devices. Now let's go ahead and go into my profile. So now that we're in my profile, this is one big advantage that I like on the iPhone Instagram than the Galaxy S7 Edge. We will go to my new recent post. Yeah, my Roshis are coming in. I can't wait. Anyways, we're on a picture, right? With the iPhone 7, we can swipe back out and now I can go view all my other pictures. The Galaxy S7 Edge, nope, can't do that. So with me having small hands, I either have to grab the phone in the middle and then press the back button, or I have to use both hands and then press the back button. Not a big deal, but that is why I like to use Instagram on the iPhone 7 rather than the Galaxy S7 Edge. And it's like that with a lot of things. It's like that with Facebook. It's like that with Twitter. So they all just work better on the iPhone 7 to me. But what I do like a lot about the Galaxy S7 Edge is watching YouTube videos. I like to watch my Amazon Prime videos. I like to watch Netflix. That is where the Galaxy S7 Edge shines for me. I like to use it for all my video streaming and stuff like that. So definitely love this phone. I definitely like both phones equally or close to. I like that they are both waterproof. I like that they are so easy to pair with other devices. Apple is a little bit different. The easy pairing, it comes with Apple products like the new AirPods. It comes with the new Beats, stuff like that. So Apple has that nice pairing process, but it is only with Apple. Now the Galaxy S7 Edge has the same exact easy pairing process, except it's with a variety of devices. So if you have a Bluetooth speaker from an unknown brand, but it has NFC, the Galaxy S7 Edge is going to connect to that using the tap to pair technology. And I love that. I love that it doesn't have to be a Samsung product. It doesn't have to be an Android product. It could be any product with NFC and you can use your tap to pair on your phone. And I love that. Apple, it's restricted. I like the size of both. Like I said, I use them for different things, but I do like the more screen real estate on the S7 Edge. I love this Edge screen here. I have everything I need, easy access, and I enjoy using it and I use it a lot. With the iPhone 7, I like that they added the little widgets, but that's all you get. So no customization whatsoever, unless of course you jailbreak your phone. If you're not gonna jailbreak, no customization whatsoever, but you do get a widget. Galaxy S7 Edge, fully customizable. I customized my screens. Every screen has exactly what I want, where I want it, and I love that about it. I love that I can customize it any way I want. I can put just about anything on this phone. App selection is way greater on the Galaxy S7 Edge than it is the iPhone, and I like that a lot too. I like that there are several of apps. I mean, you will not get tired or bored with the app selection that you can get on your Android phone. iPhone, I think I've already scrolled through all of the apps about 10 times because there are a lot, but there's just not as many. So there's that. Now the cameras, I like them both for different reasons as well. Let me show you. So we'll get into the cameras here. We'll put that there. Now on the iPhone 7, I love the low light capabilities. I love how great the pictures look in low light. They just come out looking absolutely great. The Galaxy S7 Edge, not so great in low light. And there you have it. There is a big difference. I have both screens up all the way, and look at that. This one on the iPhone 7 is just a lot brighter. But the camera on the Galaxy S7 Edge is fantastic. Fantastic in like outside or anywhere where there's a lot of light. I think I prefer the camera on the S7 Edge just a little bit better. I like that you can change all your settings from within the camera app. I like shooting in professional mode. I like how everything that you want to do in the camera app, you can do it right here. You can change everything. You can change your white balance, your autofocus, you can change your ISO, you can change anything. Now in the camera app on the iPhone 7, there's not much you can do other than your HDR, your live photo, you have a timer, and you can have some effects. You can add some effects to your pictures. That is about all of the customization you can do in the camera app. Now you can customize the picture quality and stuff like that, but that has to be done in settings. So I prefer the camera on the S7 Edge. Remember guys, everything that I've mentioned in this video is based on my opinion and my opinions only. Everyone is entitled to have their opinions. Some people just do not like Apple. Some people just do not like Android, and that's okay. That is A-okay. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Everyone knows what they like. I just gave you a couple of reasons why I like the iPhone 7 and why I like the Galaxy S7 Edge. Before this video gets too long, I want to say thank you guys for joining me here. If I've missed anything or if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. I respond to you guys every single time. You know that. I'm always here waiting for you guys to comment. I'm always just looking at my phone like, are they gonna comment or are they not gonna comment, and I'm like staring at my phone 24/7. No, I'm just kidding, but I am here all the time, so feel free to ask any questions if you have them, and if I missed anything, just let me know. I appreciate you guys being here with me. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys did enjoy this video, show me some love and dab that like button. Subscribe if you would like. Comment down below your questions. Subscribe if you would like. I love each and every single one of you guys. Stay freaking dope, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.